Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on that video. Today we're going to learn how to partition any hard drive on your PC. So we'll go down to the start menu and we will right click disk management. Open this up. So any hard drive in here you can partition it. Generally it would be maybe the Windows hard drive that you would partition just for a little bit more space if that's the only hard drive that you've got. Today we're going to partition an external USB drive that I've got here. So that's this one here. Make sure when you're doing this that you're 100% sure which hard drive you're going to partition. It's very important. So what we want to do is we'll click on it and then we'll right click, shrink volume. So here it shows you that it's roughly 4 terabyte roughly. It shows it in megabytes, that's why it's such a huge number. So what we'll do is we will enter in here, say, I don't know, 50 gig. Okay, so we'll go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 50 gigabytes. So we'll shrink it. And then what that'll do is it'll show here that we've got 50 gigabytes of space on this hard drive that can act as another separate hard drive on the same physical drive. So what we'll do, click on it again, right click it, new simple volume. So we'll go through this wizard and then it gives us the option to add a drive letter, like Windows is C drive. The external drive that we're using for the partition experiment today is an I drive. Right, so we've got the size there, so that's fine, that's what we chose. So we'll click next. So we'll assign this the letter Z. There we go, that's fine. And then we can change the file system that it will be set up in. Generally you would always want to pick NTFS, that's the most up-to-date current one. There is exFAT for older programs, say you're maybe going to use this external drive to go into an older operating system, or maybe a PS Classic or something that only sees exFAT or FAT32. So we'll leave it in NTFS, volume label, we'll just call it 50 gig. There we go. Quick format, then we'll click next. Everything's right there. Okay, click finish, and then we'll see here it'll have its own separate drive path. There we go, Z, 50 gigabyte we called it, and the size is 50 gigabyte and the file system. So if we close that, we'll go to File Explorer, and then we'll find the drive in here. There we go. So that's the original hard drive. As you can see, it's got about 3.5 terabyte space, and here's the other 50 gigabyte. Empty folder, and the computer classes it as a separate hard drive, although it's on the same physical drive. Now this is very, very handy if your C drive is very small and it's the only one you've got. You don't necessarily want to save anything in the main Windows drive. So if say you've got a 100 gigabyte hard drive there, if you could partition 50 gigabyte of it, then that gives you 50 gigabytes on technically a separate hard drive where it can run a little bit smoother. So the next part is, we'll do the same again, down to start, right click, disk management. Open that up again so we can see what we're doing. Then on this, we will right click, delete volume. So that will erase all the data that's saved on that. So if you've got anything saved on it, make sure you move it. But for this example, we'll just delete it straight away. So as you can see, that says it's unallocated. So at this current time, that hard drive is only showing us roughly 3.5 terabyte is available. So what we'll do, we'll right click, extend volume. Click next. And as you can see, it comes up telling you that this much is available. So we'll click next, finish, and then you'll see that this will be added here, and there you go. So that's us roughly back to where we were, 4 terabyte. Very simple, but very important. So if you've got any questions or anything similar, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.